So this has fabric circuitry under here. So different layers of fabric, which essentially this acts like a capacitor.
Tell us a little bit about the Zephyr BioHarness, because from what little I know about it, this is really cool.
Okay, so the Zephyr BioHarness device is the main sensor component for our physiological monitoring. There's two main parts: the sensor unit and the smart fabric strap. So this is our new BioHarness 3 product, which we're just about to launch. The main changes of this product is really the shrinking of the size.
Okay.
So you can see we had three main goals with this project. One was halving the size, halving the cost, and increasing the battery life. And so we achieved all of those, all of those requirements.
Tell us a little bit about that before we go on. Here's the size of the earlier version. Here's the size of this version. Where did you reduce the size?
So the main sizes were from completely redesigning the electronics architecture, and so from that, things like the Bluetooth chipset, Bluetooth module, and really leveraging new technologies that are available to us. So that aspect, with also optimizing the mechanical design so that it can be small. And so for this device, this is the main sensor part. So the BioHarness device will monitor a person's or an athlete's ECG, their heart rate, their respiration rate, activity levels in 3 axes, posture, and core temperature.
That's amazing.
And so all of this is computed on this device. It has an ARM processor in here, and essentially transmits the summary information, all the raw data, to a cell phone or to a team system like this one here. And this essentially clips into this receptacle, and this is part of Zephyr's smart fabric technology. So this is the ECG sensors, which go on the chest here, and then here we've designed a respiration sensor. And what this is it's a capacitance pressure sensor. So as the person breathes, they'll apply pressure to this sensor pad, and then that'll go through to a signal in the actual BioHarness device.
So this is special fabric that you guys make, or somebody makes for you?
So we have other partners that make the actual fabric. So this has fabric circuitry under here. So different layers of fabric, which essentially this acts like a capacitor, a variable capacitor. So as you apply pressure, the capacitance changes. And so we detect that. We're transmitting a signal into that and detect the output of that to generate a breathing waveform.
So BioHarness 1, did that have wireless capability? Or?
So BioHarness 1 had an ISM wireless capability. So we moved from ISM to Bluetooth mainly because the smartphone market. So a lot of the demand now was not for a proprietary end-to-end solution. They wanted to integrate with other products. And so we actually were funded through a DoD contract to develop the Bluetooth variant, and then we've sort of leveraged that from that point on. And so we have designed systems like this for the US military, which they're using for training and deployment.
And do they use Bluetooth or a proprietary?
Some parts use Bluetooth, and some areas don't. So we have another project we're working on to develop another generation of product that doesn't use a wireless technology.
So talk to us a little bit about the base station, if you will, because it looks like you have, what, 28, you said?
28 devices. So this is our new team system. What this allows a team or a coach to do is monitor 28 people at once in a training environment. And so this is mainly for professional teams, training centers for fire academies, things like that. And so under the bots here, there's a access point, Bluetooth access point that's running a version of Linux. And what that does is that runs 28 concurrent links with all of these BioHarness devices. And so with our PC software that connects to the bots, we can monitor in real time 28 athletes at the same time.
And are you also, there's also charging that's going on now?
Yeah, so this will also charge the devices and download data. So this device has Bluetooth, also has 802.15.4, and it has 2 gigabit of storage. So we store up to 20 days of data on the device, and so someone can go away for the weekend, do their training, put it back in the cradle, and that'll sync all their data up to their database.
So you could do it either way, right? You could do it wirelessly or this way. And is there a battery in here?
So there is a battery in here for so that you can use this standalone. So you can charge the battery up, you can put this on the sideline, you don't need AC power.